Alright, welcome back with useful topic. I am Salman, having student.
I am Adnan Gul.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, Mr. Nan, and after a long time that you have to come here, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And so why not we have the first session that we have conduct about how you can start the learning of journey. So first of all, that you have to elaborate yourself about your learning of journey. So first of all, that you have to elaborate yourself about your introduction to the audience. So let's start now.
I am Adnan Gul. I am the student of FSC. Today I would like to talk about some learning.
Wonderful. Okay, and you are going to share about the method or the learning strategies. Am I right?
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. And the first, Mr. Dan, please tell me about when you were not joined the academy. So how was your situation in speaking language?
Yes, you are not join academy. I am very enthusiastic. Not introduce myself everywhere in anywhere. When I go everywhere, someone asks me, Adnan, introduce yourself. I am very afraid and do not
Well,
introduce myself,
okay.
and then I join academy.
Okay, well, for example, if you join the academy, okay, and it might be that you have spent 1.5 months
Yes.
at SK Academy. So, how much you have expected from yourself that you are be able to speak very well as a professional after the 1 or the 2 or 3 months? What are the feeling to reach that position?
When I join academy, in the first week I have 40%
Okay,
in
well,
first week,
wonderful.
and the
Okay.
second day by day and week by week, in 1 month maybe
Yes,
gone.
yes.
And nowadays I am very excited and maybe
Yes.
80 to 950.
Wonderful. Okay, it means that you have crossed your level
Yes,
and
sir.
you are still struggling
Yes,
toward
sir.
the reach the destination.
And my friend said to me yesterday, I say, my English is not good. He say, oh, your English was very good,
As
not
compared
enthusiastic.
me,
Yes, sir.
well, okay, wonderful. Okay, it means that you have to adjust your level according to the percentage. Okay, for example, if you have spent 1 week,
Yes,
so you
sir.
consider that I'm able to speak 40%. Am I right? And now you are going to be चेक एंड उर्दू वी कैन कॉल अपने आप को तोलते हैं कि मैं कितनी मकदार के बोल सकते हैं
Yes, sir.
तो एस मीन दैट नाउ यू कैन एबल टू स्पीक 80 and 70%.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, some of the statements that I have told you before the starting the journey of language, what are the statements, what are the quotation, what are the sentences that I told you that you have to follow these rules till you reach destination? What are these statements? Do you have remember any?
Yes,
It's totally about the time management, punctuality, and your the
yes,
consistency. Yes,
yes,
or
sir.
these things. So please tell me about this thing to the audience.
The
How
first
we
thing in which I catch discipline.
wonderful.
If
Okay.
we follow the discipline,
Mm.
every work is on his own time. You
Yes.
will not be disturbed. Like in last video we said, you stress relief. Every
Yes,
done
definitely.
will be
Yes.
on his time. You will be
Yes.
better.
It means that we can do different kind of activities. As for example, and day before yesterday, I was thinking that Allah has given the 24 hours each day, and I think it should be elongation like the 36 hours.
Yes, sir.
But why? But I am doing a lot of jobs. But it's not possible that we have to do different multiple works in the single day, but I have time management and I have casual to do something for every subject has individual time. Yes, okay. Yes, and as you are talking about the stress relief and the discipline,
Yes, sir.
okay, and why what are the reasons that you have to understand the meaning of discipline and why you are follow yourself that Mr. Adnan that you have to record that you have to follow the discipline if you decide if you follow the discipline and really you can achieve your milestone.
First, when I not follow the discipline, and I not join the academy.
Yes, well,
If I join the academy, I'm follow the discipline. If you follow the discipline, my work. If I not follow the discipline, my work is
it's
today.
kept
I
like
say Urdu work, Urdu homework,
is
it and English work leave.
which mean that for example if you have no timetable so you have to leave the different
Yes,
subject.
sir. In Urdu,
If
we
you
say
want to English,
like
if you
garble.
want to, yes,
Yes, sir.
preparation, yes, well,
Yes, sir. And when I follow the discipline, every homework, every time, every subject, is at his own time.
wonderful,
Was that's the way to I my stress relief
relief,
is
yes,
good.
wonderful. Okay, as for example that you have implemented in your life discipline, and now alhamdulillah that you are still struggling toward the military department, am I right?
Yes.
Or and you can also suffer from the intermediate exam,
Yes,
is
sir.
right? So how you can adjust both them, how you can adjust your the college timetable, and how you can adjust your the learning strategies as English language strategies, so how you can adjust both them.
Uh, Sleep early
Yes,
and walk
it's
early.
meaning the early bed to earlier life,
Yes.
well done, okay.
If I am wake up early and go to mosque, and after this I go to the I think 9 a.m. I go to college,
Well done.
and I think 3.5 hours
Okay, you
early
are
in the
spent.
morning.
Well done.
In this I walk it and some homework,
Wonderful.
recite the Holy Quran,
Yes.
and go after the 9 I'll go to college.
Well,
In the college have some work in college, done in college, and after this I come home, and I'm very busy on my timetable.
wonderful.
I make a timetable for you. I go by further shops and come to
It means
uh,
that you have at the college you can also fulfill your work of the
yes,
home
sir.
responsibility as you are the being elder son of your father. Am
Yes,
I
sir.
right? Okay,
I
wonderful.
say to you, you make a timetable, you will be set every time.
Definitely. So, for example, if I have no timetable, this means for example if I not make my give the value of mine. So for example if I have no timetable, so how I will feeling and how I will survive the life. So what are the reason that we have to make timetable, rather what should I do?
Timetable is important. If you don't make timetable, you will be not good and stress.
Definitely, yes.
Time is
The one of the
if the
disease
time
that we
is
are single, the individual children or our the home members, they are suffer because they have no rules and regulation when.
if the moment is lost, how will be the work done? Yes,
Definitely.
I say to you, make a timetable
Yes.
and good everywhere.
Definitely. So Mr. Adnan have he was discussing about the topic that was the learning
Learning.
strategies, how we are learning the English language and how they are sacrificed for the learning. And for example, a student has the study work. For example, as I am student as well, and he is also student of the intermediate or FSE. So as well as he is also preparing for the future circumstances as he has take played in the field of the military department, and I'm also take step in the field of the digital courses. So it's mean that for example if you have timetable, so definitely you can manage your time, you can do a lot of activities. As for example if you have spouse, so just definitely you can give the time to that, you can give the time to the children's, and even eventually that you will feel comfortable or peacefully. So these are the topic that we are going to be these we were discussing about this topic, and it will helpful for you. So Mr. Dan, you have to give me some of the suggestion about the discipline, or oh sorry for that, before the ending the session I want to the one of the example that I'm going to share with you. As you know, Mr. Nan, that 2023 has been started,
Yes, sir.
right? And now it might be the 6th January.
Yes, sir.
So we have spent the 6 days, but we are not thinking too much for the next circumstances, for the future plan, what you want to do in future. So, for example, if Mr. Adnan, if you want to learn the languages, right? If you want to learn the English language, it doesn't mean that you have to learn the Urdu language or national international language. So remember, the first you have to implement the discipline. as the Mr. Dan have elaborated about the discipline, what the discipline. So inshallah, I will share the links of that topic. Inshallah, I have recorded the lecture about this topic, discipline. Or the another thing that we have to planning. As Mr. Dan, the planning is also associated like a timetable. As for example, that Allah has given the 24 hours. So for example, if you are working early in the morning, is right? So you can before the going to college, you have to do a lot of things. As for example, if I'm working at 9 o'clock, so everything should be scattered like this. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm every feeling like hesitation or anxiety. I'm feeling anger mood. Am I right? Or the another thing that you have to implement in your life, that is your focus. Actually, the focus is a very important things. For example, you have also take time from your study. You can also take a time from your language skills.
Yes, sir.
It's a skills, right? So for example, if you have no focus individually, if you have no concentration toward the language, if you have no focus on your the language, so could you learn at that moment? Definitely you will not be learned.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
And now alhamdulillah, now you have planning, you have discipline as well, but you have also focus on your desired goal. And the last one that you have to implementation in your life, that is your conclusion. And definitely, if you have do your work, if you focus on your work, if you have discipline, if you have take care of your individual second, so definitely you will get reward at the end. This means it's a kind of conclusion from them, that's right. So these are the skills that you have to reach. The one of the things that you have to remember in your mind, my respectable audience or my elders as well. So for example, if you have goal, any kind of goal, so first you have to take care of your discipline, and another you have to take care of your planning, focus, and the last one that you have to do more hard work and live with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and definitely you will get a reward. Yes, Mr. Dan, please tell me, give one of suggestion about this one.
I want to give a suggestion about discipline. Follow the discipline. Do not waste your time. I say early video, intelligent person said today, tomorrow work do today, today work do now.
Yes,
If we follow this rule, you will be feel very well.
definitely.
And then not waste your time if you want to learn English because it's our need to complete the word. If you
Definitely.
want to learn English, to join SK Academy for 15 days free course.
Inshallah. See inshallah next video with useful topic. Have a nice
Day.
day. Assalamu alaikum.